Okay, wealth or wealth. Hmm. So in this is just a short video. I wanted to share another experience that I had. That I had this experience a couple months ago, and I can't let it go. It had such a profound effect on me. It constantly comes up in me, and it's directly related to one of the hexagrams called the well, and I've had similar experiences to this. I I can't remember what they call it now. Samadhi type experiences, about 4 or 5. It's like with no mind. And several times I've had that. The first 2 times were just utterly shocking. I just stood up and suddenly, it's been a year or two. It was like, I knew that the ego mind was gone. And people say you can't live without the ego. But I think you can. And the I Ching talks about that. Don't be fooled that you can absolutely live without an ego. So I don't know. There's 2 camps of thought, but I think you can. But I think this Lesha Vidya, faint remains of ignorance, isn't really referring to ego. It might be referring to something else. Anyway, I'm going off topic. So these other no ego mind experiences, they were, wow, like crazy, joyful, peaceful, silent. They were amazing. But this one was, here's what they were. Those were very transcendental, like mental, I guess. And this one was very embodied. And what happened was, I got up, woke up early in the morning. I guess that doesn't matter. But on first arising, I noticed there was just something not there. And my cat was meowing. I had to wake up, so I had to feed her. And I was walking into the kitchen, and I looked at her, and it was as if I had never seen her before. And I literally felt like I was a well, like my whole body was empty, and in my belly, I was empty all the way down to my belly. And I think I think the experience was akin to what it feels like when silence gets all the way down into the belly and gets really embodied, what it's like to live that way. Anyway, I looked at her and she started getting quiet. She was just staring at me. And it was as if I've never seen her before, but I recognized her and she recognized me. And from my belly, I don't know where this voice came from, just rose up, and it just said, "Well, hello, little one." And I'm getting chills because I was thinking to myself, there was this kind of awareness behind what was happening. And I thought, where is this voice coming from? I don't know how to explain it much more beyond that, but there was nothing. Here's what it was. I didn't have any past or future. There was no knowing of this being, no memory of this being. Like I didn't wake up like I usually do, like, oh God, it's Toby, she's hungry, she's always hungry. I didn't come in, I didn't have any mental memories and thoughts about what was happening. It was pure innocence. And she felt it and I felt it. And the words that were coming out of my mouth, I didn't know where they were coming from. They were so pure. I was so empty. It was as if just what the I Ching talks about, the well. They were just coming up from me, from silence. I can't forget that. And, You know, we're not supposed to strive for anything, but that was so remarkable and so grounding and so natural that I strive for that again. And it's just, I didn't have any, mental frameworks or concept of who I was looking at. It was pure innocence. And I know this is where we can all get to. This is the whole deconstruction of being in the now, being present, being in the body, where the mind doesn't tell us of what previous thoughts we had about where we are, that it's all innocent. I don't know, it just lasted seconds, but I cannot let that go. So when the I Ching talks about the well, it's a very literal feeling. And it made me realize how much deeper we can embody and ground to Mother Earth, because I also had the realization that, we can energetically anchor to the core of Earth and feel grounded, but I think we can go deeper, like a well, and we ground. Here's the thing, we don't realize that we are the sense organs, not of the infinite, but we are the sense organs for Mother Earth. We are part of her. We are doing her, we are sensing, we're like the body hair for Mother Earth. We work for her. We have to ground fully. Our whole being has to be part of the earth. And that's what this well was, that feeling like it was just her. How can we serve Mother Earth? I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but I think this well experience was teaching me how much further we need to ground, and not just ask how can we serve the universe, which I don't even know if I believe that. I don't like that phrase. But ask Mother Earth, how can you help her? Like, let's change our focus from being all transcendental and the cosmos and all this sort of stuff and get right here. I mean, we're on Mother Earth. She drew us in magnetically to be on this earth. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her call and her magnetic resonance with us and our soul. So we need to be more grounded. And this is that, I understand now, this deep belly work and the awakening of the solar plexus, which is, it's a genetic mutation that's going to come back into human form. But we can start now. Let's be the forebearers. Let's start this mutation. Become the well, really ground into Mother Earth and recognize you're like her body hair. You're her sense organ. Don't ask the cosmos or the higher self, how can you serve? Ask Mother Earth. And work to remove, wake up in the morning, you look at your pets or the people, and it comes with all kinds of memories and labels. And if we could just start over every day, like 51st dates, God, it's kind of a blessing. I think about it's a blessing to not have a memory. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. Sorry about that. So, is real prosperity wealth? Of course not. It's the well, being fully emptied out, but totally grounded and totally innocent to every moment. Yeah, that's true wealth. Okay, until next time.